Hello. Dirty trucking. Oh, it's 4:58 here on this Monday. It is that day. It's rent time. I ain't got mine. What do? I done call the collection agency, trying to find out about the dispute. Unfortunately, the process with these complaints I filed, the disputes of the charges, is taking too long. I'll end up evicted before they do anything. I don't know how they give scammers 30 days to respond. I don't know how they give scammers any time. You need to respond immediately. You running a scam that's being investigated. Those scammers need to respond immediately before they cause damage to an individual or whatever they scamming the individual out of happens. So now I'm sitting up here, possibly could lose my apartment over $140 over some charges that popped up out of nowhere. Nobody seems to be concerned that these charges just popped up out of nowhere. Nobody seemed to be concerned how nobody knew about these charges and that they just started telling me that. And nobody seemed to be concerned that these people sent that to a collection agency before they even told me about the charges. Nobody seemed to be concerned. When you dealing with scammers, now I'm in a position where I could lose my apartment. And it's looking more probable because the day is the 1st. I don't have my rent. I don't like being late. And I especially don't like being late on my rent due to some nonsense that's being done by a job. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. Oh, I put it in a post while I was sitting here yesterday. I kid you not. Yesterday, I get a message from Uber that a rider claimed that I said something that made them feel some kind of way. I don't even have a car. And if you don't think this is a scam or some kind of game, it's got to be. That's my proof. You sent me a notification that a rider said I said something. And I don't even have a car. I haven't been driving for Uber in 3 weeks. It's almost going on a month. The 10th of this month will be exactly 1 month since I've had that car. So I haven't been with a car. These weeks go by quick. And these bills come in quicker. I'm getting emails about being disconnected because of my bills. I'm trying to hold on and hang on here. All because of a scam. And what pisses me off is that to get my name off that do not rent list in a timely fashion, I would have to resort to succumbing to paying what I know is a scam. You done targeted my credit. You done destroyed me as a business trying to drive for Uber, because that's what it is. Uber drivers are business. That's a business to business situation there. I don't conduct business like this. I'm fair, I'm honest, and I'm truthful. I don't swindle people. I don't tell lies. I don't scam. My head hurt. Every time I get on the phone trying to talk to anybody about getting this straightened out, my head hurt now. My chest hurts. My chest has always been hurting. And now that collection agency got me on the phone speaking to foreign operators. A call center. Why? You wasn't before. I wasn't speaking to a call center before. Or if it was, they were American. I wasn't speaking to foreign operators before. All I know is that since these foreign operators been answering for these call centers and customer service requisitions, my money is being stolen. I've had problems with my account. Now, I called them back, the collection agency. They saying that dispute has been filed. They were waiting on a response from Hertz. Hertz ain't going to respond. I got the state attorney general involved. They haven't responded to them. They haven't sent an updated response to the Better Business Bureau. All they say is pay. You want me to pay a bill that popped up out of nowhere, that I know is a scam, and I know what you did to make it a scam. And the reason why that collection agency couldn't notify me is because Hertz changed the address on the invoice. So the invoice address that they had, they were mailing the invoice over to my old apartment. So whoever lived in my old apartment was getting that mail. So now, not only did you not notify me of the scam, you notifying whoever lives in that other apartment by sending that mail over there. What else have you sent to my old apartment that should have came to me? I still haven't got my notification about what's going on with our family land down there in Mississippi. It was stuff I was supposed to be signing and dealing with that. Notifications I was supposed to be getting about that. Our property down there in Mississippi. I wonder if they've been sending notifications or documents for me to sign about that. Where did you send that? I wonder if they sent a check up here for me. Who got that? Everything always going back to Alden Towers, Alden Towers, Alden Towers. What the fuck is going on about Alden Towers? Is the scam originated from Alden Towers? Or are these scammers at Alden Towers? What the fuck? Everything got to go back to address Alden Towers, Alden Towers, Alden Towers. Now after contact the collection agency. They tell me they got a dispute in. And I let that woman know. I said, I'm being forced to pay a scam amount that was investigated by my bank as an error. Came back as an error in a charge after the invoice was created. This is an investigation that took place that ended after the invoice was created. Now Hertz want to go behind the bank investigation and force me to pay. You want to force me to pay $140.42. And you fix it where I'm forced to pay it, that if I don't pay it, my name don't get off the do not rent list. I won't be able to rent a car. And trying to rent from Avis is impossible because they never have cars. I'm tired of calling them, talking about call a couple days later, call next week. We ain't got no cars. I'm tired of calling Avis and they ain't got no fucking car. And what is the amount 140 in it? What does it symbolize to me? That was local 140, my UAW, that screwed me at Warren Truck Plant. That was my local number. UAW local 140. That's the amount. 140. That's my UAW local number. That screwed me. That stabbed me in the back. Now I'm sitting up here, forced to have to pay 140, which is a scam. Lose my apartment because all these jobs ain't real. I can't find no work at home. If I try to start an online business, that's a process. That ain't no money generated quickly. Trying to rent with Avis, I would rather work at home. I'd rather be at home. I don't really want to have to pay these people just to get my name off because the investigation is taking too long. They're ruining my credit. The investigation is taking too long. They've given them too long to respond. At this point, that company needs to be fined. You need to be seeking legal action. Something. Today is the 1st. I don't have my rent. My donations is pretty much stopped. I'm in a no-win situation. I'm in a situation. How did the scam set up a scam to where I'm forced to pay the scam if I want to have income? I'll be there. And then they tell you all day, don't pay scammers. And I know this is a scam. And the scammer is Hertz Rental Car. It's the workers at Hertz Rental Car running this scam. But I just had something strange happen when they sent me a message from Uber talking about the rider said something. I'm not even in the car. So who been sending those messages all the time? Was it Uber or was it really a rider? Because now I have no car and I got that message. That's proved my point. Then I said, let me call my bank and see if I can get further information on how you came to the determination that that amount was an error. Went to log into my bank account. The automated system, we see you're calling for a number that is not on file. When did my phone number not get on file? I screenshotted that. I had to take a screenshot using my tablet because my bank don't allow me to screenshot. So now my phone number has been removed off my bank account. I just had to add it back on there. Who's doing all this computer shit? I've always felt that something, whatever this is with Hertz, has something to do with Huntington Bank. The fuck going on here? It's just way too much shit going on. Way too much computer shit. I'm sitting up here in jeopardy of losing my apartment because I can't pay the rent. Or I got to be forced to pay a scammer. And they tell you all day, don't pay a scammer. The scammer tell you to pay an amount, you pay it. You ain't going to never see that money again. You pay a scammer, you ain't going to get that money back. You're going to be scammed out your money. And then they're going to turn around and do it again. If I pay Hertz, well, they turn around and do it again. They'd have been in my account twice. I'm sitting up here about to lose my apartment because of a scam amount that popped out of nowhere. And this shit ain't right. These investigations is taking too long. I don't have time to sit around here 30 days. This shit ain't right. And I'm tired of going through this goddamn shit. The United States need to put an end to this shit. My laws here in this state needs to stop this shit. I'm sick of this shit. I got a headache because I can't pay my fucking rent. I got a headache because I ain't got no job coming in. I got a headache knowing that what I create in my apartment is being stolen. I got a headache because people scamming me. I got a headache because somebody's doing some computer shit that's fucking with me. It's dirty trucking and I'm sick of this goddamn shit. I got to lay down because my head hurt. Peace out.